However, the BBMP or the Brihad Bengaluru Mahanagarpalike is effecting a mass transfer of employees glued to their positions for long years. Many municipal employees who stay in the same place are believed to have developed vested interests. But NewsX has accessed documents showing the transfer list includes names of those officials who have either retired or have died long ago. The transfers are intended to bring about transparency, but the tentative transfer list itself has raised questions on the working of the civic body. Now let's take a quick look at this report that was sent in from Bengaluru.
BBMP, which is all set for a mass transfer of nearly 1,280 employees, seem to have goofed up while making the list. Officers who are already retired from the services and officers who are no more alive in this world are recommended for the transfer. NewsX, which got access to this transfer list, went and met the BBMP employee union leaders and verified these documents. While verifying with them, we got some shocking revelation where many officers, for an example, let me go to the website and brief you. If you go to this website, you can find there are various departments, and this is a transfer list. And in the first list, you can see Mr. Shanmugam, who is no more in the service. He's retired from the services. He's been recommended for a transfer. And in the second list, if you go, Mr. Nagraj, who is no more alive, is not in the services and is not even alive, and he's been recommended for a transfer. And it also applies in other departments as well. It includes the revenue department, health department, and medical department. So this clearly shows that BBMP has goofed up in making the list. The big question is whether BBMP have goofed up only in the transfer list, or all these retired employees and people who are dead are still getting their remuneration. With video journalist Satish, Sagai Raj for NewsX, Bengaluru.
Let's go right across to Sagai, who joins us live at this point of time. Sagai, clearly this story shows that even those employees who are no longer with us are being transferred. What does the opposition have to say? Does this look like a bigger scam than the fact that, just the fact that it is those who are dead who have been transferred? What is the view of the opposition parties on this?
Opposition party is criticizing the joint BBMP. I mean to say, it is the JDS and Congress who has jointly formed the BBMP, and they are criticizing this particular move because the government has made this decision of transferring a mass transfer of nearly 1,280 employees. And when they were in a process of making a list of all these employees, they have mentioned the people who are not alive, and they have also mentioned the retired officer. It is not one or two officers. If you see in the list, you can find many people, and if I just ask my cameraman to pan it and show it to you, you can see nearly 4 people in the first list, and in the second list, one person who is dead. That is Nagraj, who is a revenue officer. And in the third list, you can see so many officers who are retired are still who are being recommended for the transfer. The big question is whether this list is made according to their record. If they have mentioned these names in their record, definitely they might be getting the salaries. Whether these employees are still getting their salaries, or whether they have been listed in the other list of the retired officers. So we need to check. It is a major goof up. We need to verify whether the mayor will take necessary action against.
Sagai, stay on with us. We're also joined by Malvika Avinash of the BJP over the phone line. I'll come right back to you, Sagai. Malvika Avinash, how do you look at this development? Seems to be a big scam within the BBMP.
Since I am out in a program, I really do not know what you are telecasting on your channel. I understand that there is a transfer order issued of a person who is no more. Am I right?
Well, not just one person, but several dozen such officials who are either retired or no more. Clearly, they can't be on the rolls of any government, and they are very much being transferred. So this raises huge questions about whether this is a bigger scam.
And this is in the BBMP?
That's right.
All right. So I think BBMP, the Brihad Bengaluru Mahanagarpalike, has been in the news for all the wrong reasons over the last few months. Be it garbage, be it the rain situation, last week when there was excessive rainfall and Bengaluru and the lakes were overflowing and it was unable to deal with it. Now this is the latest that you're coming up with. I think it's for the commissioner to answer really. Why aren't these people taken off the rolls, and does it just end there? Is it just transfers, or are salaries also being remitted? And we really need, I think we need to know a lot more. And has this come through in an RTI application? How have you found out about this?
Right, Malvika, Avinash, clearly those documents that are now available, in fact, with NewsX at this point of time. I request you to stay on with us. We have more news coming in from Bengaluru. Request both Malvika as well as Sagai to stay on with us.